the second call-out of the men's open bodybuilding prejudging. So before we take a deep dive into this one, can we talk about the one guy who almost everybody had in their top 6 or top 7? I am talking about Behrouz Tabani. So the long-awaited Olympia debut that finally happened. And actually he was initially in that second call-out with Brendan Carey, Good Vito, William Bonac, Jordan Hutchinson, and Antonio Burton. But he got pushed out from the top 10 in that second confirmation round, and not even placing top 10, getting beat by guys like Antonio Burton and William Bonac, who he just beat at Dubai Pro. That's kind of brutal. But that being said, I am very happy for him that he finally made it to Mr. Olympia stage. So Good Vito made it into that Olympia top 10 at his debut. Amazing job. Now, we have talked about Good Vito in one of the short videos that he looked pretty damn awesome, and maybe they should have given him more chance, more time in the center stage next to Martin and the Mutant. So Brendan Carey deserved to be there, as well as William Bonac. So the one guy that some of us really underestimated, that was Antonio Burton, and he just proved to us all that he's a legit top 8 to top 9 guy, no matter how deep the Olympia lineup is. So the two guys who never expected to be in this call-out, they were obviously Nick Walker and Martin Fitzwater. So nobody is really talking about Martin, but I think the man looked amazing. He brought an awesome package. The fact is he was just up against some bigger, better bodybuilders who all brought their A games. So Martin will surely be a bit disappointed with the way he was placed after the prejudging. But everybody saw that he might drop down from top 4, which he got last year. But still there is a chance at the finals of the show he might make up one spot. Now the reason I'm saying that, why everyone thought that, is because it's kind of difficult for a guy like Martin to beat Andrew Jagged when Andrew comes in very on, the way he was last night. But that being said, Martin might end up beating Nick Walker based on his superior structure and arguably better conditioning than the Mutant. But we have a 2-day show for a reason. Things can change and these guys can switch places. So less than 24 hours from now, we will see how it pans out. Nick definitely had the size advantage over all these guys in this group. But again, he had the least pleasing structure, even in that second call-out. And the more you look at Nick's pictures and videos and comparisons, the more you realize that his conditioning wasn't that far off. He was just up against some genetically elite, some superior structures who are far better than him in terms of shape, aesthetics, and they were equally conditioned too.